The news came suddenly. Everyone was in a shock. All of the Asians were being expelled from Uganda. It was a hard time for those who were going to be banished. Even though my great-grandparents and my grandparents were part of the big group leaving their home and country, they found a new home in Canada. It all started with a man named Idi Amin. Idi Amin was an Effendi, which was the highest rank a black African could become in the Ugandan army. He soon became the chief minister, then prime minister, and finally he led an army coup and became the president of Uganda in January 1971. On August 4, 1972, Idi Amin made an announcement that all Asians in Uganda had to leave the country in the next 90 days. 80,000 Asians left that year, including my great-grandparents and my grandparents. Idi Amin banished Asians because before Uganda was under British rule, no Asians lived in the country. The Britons brought many Indians into the country to do office work and start businesses. Uganda became an independent country in 1962 when my family and others were doing very well. When Idi Amin took power, he expelled all Asians because he thought that Uganda's economy would be taken over by the Asians. When Idi Amin ordered the Asians to leave the country, my grandparents and my great-grandparents were scared. If they did not find a home somewhere else, they would be killed by the government. My grandparents and my great-grandparents were merchants. They owned grocery stores and also a wholesale goods business. They were afraid of what would happen to their businesses, but their main concern was for their own safety. Many Asians moved back to Britain because they had British passports, but my family did not. They had Ugandan passports. Soon, the army started to loot businesses, so my family became even more frightened. After a few months, Canada agreed to take 6,000 refugees, and luckily, my family was in that group. My family arrived in Canada with just a couple of suitcases, and they left behind all their land, money, and possessions. The government of Canada helped them find jobs, homes, and gave them loans. My great-grandparents and my grandparents were part of this horrific ethnic cleansing. An ethnic cleansing is an expulsion of an ethnic or religious group. It is an event that should be remembered as a tragedy in history. Although they left Uganda with none of their belongings, my grandparents and my great-grandparents ended up becoming blessed in Canada, because Canada respects all people no matter what ethnic group they are a part of. My family was able to build a better life for themselves as well as future generations.